Yo, what's up? I'm Bun B, Trill OG extraordinaire. All right, so if you're watching the news and shit right now, you see like it's elections going on and like you see primaries in, South Carolina, or you see caucuses in Nevada and all that shit. People go in on these days for their states and they vote for who they want the presidential nominee to be for that party, right? Now the popular vote comes into play where some states are like win all, take all, some states are proportional, right? But the popular vote isn't necessarily what dictates that, right? It's really about the delegates they win. For Republicans, each state is allocated a certain number of delegates for the national convention. Altogether, there's 2,472 delegates available in the Republican races. The Republican candidate running for president, or at least running for the Republican nomination, has to lock in 1,237 delegates. Half of all the delegates available plus one. That's when they hit the lottery. That's bingo for these motherfuckers. If they get 1,237 before the convention, they automatically win the nomination. We go to the convention, and it's whoever the fuck that is party, right? So if Cruz gets 1,237, it's a Ted Cruz party in Cleveland. Donald Trump gets 1,237, it's a Donald Trump fucking party in Cleveland, right? If nobody gets it, then it's kind of a who the fuck's party is this anyway? They have to go into the convention as a contested convention. Well, what does that mean? That means that motherfuckers get on the floor, right? Like you literally have all the goddamn delegates of the country in one place at one time. And they're literally sitting, talking, going back and forth, trying to figure out if they can take people from one side to the other. It hasn't happened for the Republican Party in like 40 fucking years. And there's a reason for that too, because shit gets crazy. Now, the overwhelming majority of delegates will go into the convention bound to a candidate. But once the convention is underway, if no candidate wins a majority, delegates will gradually become unbound. Until they get 1,237 people, we have to keep fucking voting over and over and over again. So there's a whole lot of back and forth that goes into play as to who gets the nomination. Donald Trump has had the most momentum of any Republican candidate thus far. The Republican Party is really trying to get the momentum away from Trump and behind Cruz, because even though they don't really fuck with either one of them, Cruz is the lesser of both evils that they figure they can manage a little bit better. They don't have any fucking control over Trump. The problem with that shit is that Donald Trump has already said if he doesn't get to 1,237 and they don't automatically give him the Republican nomination, that there might be a riot and there might be issues.